Yo guys, what's good? It's your boy Blank Online. Today we're going to be talking about Call of Duty 2019 once again, and the breaking news that it's not going to be called Modern Warfare 4. That's right, this year's Call of Duty is called Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and that might be confusing to a lot of you, and it was confusing to me when I was reading the news, but apparently, according to a leak by Jason Shearer, who is Kotaku's reliable reporter, someone who leaks everything under the sun several times for the Call of Duty franchise, he says that this year's game is going to be called Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and that they're treating this as some sort of soft reboot. Now, it's confusing to a lot of people. It's confusing to me, confusing to the average Call of Duty fan, because there's already a game called Call of Duty Modern Warfare, technically. Now, I say technically because COD 4 Modern Warfare is actually called Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, not Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which is reportedly the title of this year's game, which is why they can kind of get away from it. But it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense on why they would just go ahead and call it Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I understand that they want to make it a soft reboot. I understand that it's this whole sort of thing, and they can kind of get away with it because technically, Modern Warfare, COD 4 Modern Warfare is not actually called Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It's gonna confuse a lot of people. It's gonna make people think, oh well, we just got the remastered for Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and the game's literally called Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. Why call the new game Call of Duty Modern Warfare? Like in the title of Modern Warfare Remastered, nowhere in that says COD 4 Modern Warfare Remastered. It's just Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. It's confusing, man. There's a couple other things that seemingly a YouTuber by the name of Long Sensation has leaked. I'm not too sure about his credibility, but his claims were backed up by Jason Shearer, so it can be seen to be pretty solid and pretty concrete. He says that the reveal is going on at May 30th, so that's 2 days after my expected reveal. I expected it to be revealed on May 28th, but it seems like it's going to be May 30th. He says a lot will be revealed on May 30th, and it's not just a trailer again. Completely going against what I said in yesterday's video. I said that it's probably I said that I expect probably just a trailer and then more at E3, but seemingly we're going to get a big event, and that it's going to be a whole lot of details being revealed. The campaign will feature modern day terrorism, so think about No Russian from Modern Warfare 2, think about those kind of things, because you can't really do World War 3 because they already did World War 3, so it makes sense that they're going to focus on modern day terrorism and cracking down on that, so that makes sense. Again, soft reboot, so think about God of War, how we had God of War 1, God of War 2, God of War 3, and then God of War, and that, if you think about it like that, it makes sense. And then he finishes off by saying a lot is changing this year and for the better for COD and its community. Now, there's a lot of things to pick at in that sort of leak there, but the main thing I want to focus on is the fact that a lot is changing this year for the better for COD and its community. Now, it raises a lot of questions. It raises a lot of things like, what exactly is changing? Could it be the DLC model? Could it be the way that they handle supply drops and that post-launch microtransaction content? What could it be? To me, I don't think they're going to change a lot in terms of the way they do DLC. I think DLC will mostly stay the same. You have your map packs that'll be released throughout the year. You'll have your season pass that you can buy that'll give you access to every single map pack for free, in quotation marks, because technically you do pay for them just at the start of the year rather than paying for them individually. But I think that the DLC model will most likely stay the same. I think where we're going to see changes is in microtransactions and the battle pass system, which is good to see and it's good to hear. If my speculation is correct, I feel like Infinity Ward is gonna take what Treyarch did with the Contraband stream and then revert it to a way that we see in COD Mobile and Fortnite as well. I think that we're gonna see a system where you tier up based on challenges and based on things you earn in those challenges to progress you further throughout the battle pass. I don't think it's going to be a system where it's purely based on time played, because in a sense you never feel real progression and you never feel a real sense of how fast you're progressing. like as I've said previous times, there's estimates on how fast you tier up, and based on those estimates, it's a broken system. But I think that if you introduce challenges and the fact that you can do challenges to earn your tiers faster, I think that's a much better way of doing it. I think that as well, with bringing that system in, the battle pass won't necessarily be free. We'll see a system like they do in Fortnite, where Fortnite, you have your free battle pass that everyone has access to, that everyone can grind out and everyone can get the rewards from that. But then you have the premium battle pass that you pay for, but you get even cooler stuff as well as the free stuff that everyone else gets. I think that this year's Call of Duty will introduce a system like that, and I'm not opposed to that at all. It's a system that I like in Fortnite, and it's a system that I hoped would be introduced in Black Ops 4 with the Contraband stream, but that didn't come to be, and it's disappointing. But I hope that with Call of Duty Modern Warfare, that system will be in place there, and I think that's a good change, and that explains the fact that it's changing for the better for COD and its community. Other things that it could be relating to, it could just be the way that they bring out content. If you guys don't know, currently we get content drops every time maybe a new season comes, like your summer, Christmas, autumn, Halloween, those sort of stuff. But then with Black Ops 4, you have your different events because of the Contraband stream. Like after a certain point, a new event will happen and then new stuff will be added into the game. I think maybe this year we're going to see a lot more of that, a lot more about, again, the way that Fortnite does it, where they constantly have updates changing the game. And evolving the game as well. So I think we might see something to do with that, to make Call of Duty feel more like games as a service rather than just a game and you pay for extra stuff if you want to. I think that this year, if these leaks are to be believed, we're going to see a lot more content being given to us for free rather than us having to pay for it, which can only benefit the game and can only benefit the community, as I said, if these leaks are to be true. Now, other than stuff to do with microtransactions and content and stuff like that, one other thing that it's not likely, but I can see changing, is the way that Call of Duty brings out their different editions. It's tough to say with that sort of stuff. It's tough to say whether or not that will change, because for years and years and years we've had our normal edition, you have a couple special editions, and that's pretty much it. Could there be a standard edition? Could there be a standard edition plus Modern Warfare Remastered like we saw with Infinite Warfare? So you had your Infinite Warfare and then you had your Legacy Edition, which came with Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered. Could we see it reverting back to that system, but also giving us even more special editions and even more editions for consumers to get their hands on? I could see something like that happening, and it could benefit the community depending on how they do it. Just pure speculation at this point, because I'm only speculating based on other people's speculation. Again, these are only leaks, these are only rumors, so they're not 100% concrete. We won't know until supposedly May 30th onto what exactly is changing with this year's Call of Duty. But that's all I have for you guys today. Big news, big leaks, reporting that Call of Duty 2019 is going to be called Call of Duty Modern Warfare, not Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, which is what everyone else expected it to be. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, leave a like, leave a comment down below. What do you think of this news? Me personally, I find it a bit weird. I find it a bit weird on why we're getting Call of Duty Modern Warfare when we've already had Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, and even before that, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Doesn't really make sense to me, but let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Are you excited for this year's Call of Duty? Answer that one down there as well. Click subscribe if you're new here so you don't miss out on my next video. Click the bell for alerts that will ensure that you don't miss out on the next video. In the description down below, there's a couple links to my Twitch, my Twitter, and my second channel, Blank Offline, which is where I disconnect and I just chat and I do all that stuff that I'm launching super duper soon. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.